to take his properties, including this apartment behind me. Aaron?
I'm Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. Why they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man.
Hey, Money Mayweather, Floyd, don't think you gonna surprise me with that big tractor trailer with all them cars on it. I done seen your cars. I done seen them.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has reportedly faced growing scrutiny following claims that some of his assets were restricted in connection with a $42 million fraud allegation. Despite the reports, Mayweather has firmly denied any wrongdoing and insists that all of his tax obligations have been properly handled. He argues that much of the controversy has been fueled by unfair media coverage rather than factual evidence. According to Mayweather, the situation has been blown out of proportion through misleading and inaccurate reporting. He maintains that the narrative surrounding his finances does not accurately reflect reality and believes that certain media outlets have played a major role in creating a distorted public perception. As a result, he continues to reject the allegations and defend his financial record against ongoing criticism. Rick Ross, widely recognized for his success in both music and business, recently took a subtle jab at Floyd Mayweather Jr. by pointing out that the boxing icon no longer appears to showcase his luxury car collection as frequently as he once did. According to Ross, the decline in public displays of Mayweather's impressive fleet could signal a shift in his financial situation. His remarks hinted that the extravagant demonstrations of wealth that long shaped Mayweather's public image may have become less prominent as financial concerns continue to attract attention. At the same time, Mayweather's well-known habit of purchasing luxury assets has been associated with growing tax-related challenges. Reports have suggested that the financial obligations connected to his lavish spending were not always fully addressed. While he continued to highlight expensive cars, designer watches, and valuable real estate holdings, questions remained regarding the tax responsibilities tied to those acquisitions. Critics argue that this approach contributed to ongoing issues with tax authorities, serving as an example of
Mayweather is about to pay $2 billion to purchase a sports team and may never have to pay taxes again. The tax code offers these super wealthy so many methods to erase their income through deductions, and none is better than purchasing a sports team. Buying a sports team is like buying a unicorn real estate property. The value is always going to go up, the owner is going to make money, but on their tax return, they're going to use a strategy to report that they're losing money. See, the owner is actually allowed to write off the entire cost of the sports team against future income. This will allow Floyd to pay less in taxes. It's called amortization, which is very similar to depreciation. But if Floyd ever decides to sell the team, then the taxes will be owed. Who cares then? Because the taxes he was supposed to pay during those years, he's going to take that money, reinvest it for personal profit. See you, Floyd. Hit your boy up if you need help with taxes. My name is Duke, and I make taxes very easy to understand. Give me a follow.
Following reports that raised concerns about his financial situation, Floyd Mayweather Jr. responded publicly by revealing that he had paid $26 million to the Internal Revenue Service. Rather than putting the discussion to rest, the announcement sparked even more debate. Some critics questioned whether the payment was sufficient to settle all outstanding tax-related obligations, while others argued that it may have represented only a portion of the liabilities that had been reported. As a result, public scrutiny surrounding his finances continued to grow instead of fading away.
Instagram, $26 million, a payment he made to the IRS. By the way, nothing makes your tax payment look shadier than when you're just holding up cash.
Right.
That's not a good look for the IRS. But he showed his actual, $26 million. Just pay him. Like, I don't know why, like, he's mad at the media. It's like, oh, you guys are making things up. No, it's leaked that you asked to pay after this fight. Like, you make all this money. If I was Mayweather, not only would I pay them on time, the IRS, I'd tip them. I'd be like, hey, here's what I owe you. Here's a little bit. Get your woman something nice. Yeah. All right. How was Christmas for your kids? Oh, you Jewish? Convert just for this.
Reports suggest that Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s financial challenges have grown more significant due to a number of major outstanding obligations. It has been claimed that he owes substantial sums connected to various financial matters, including an alleged debt involving fellow boxer Gervonta Davis, as well as another unresolved issue linked to Dubai. Public attention increased even further following a recent purchase reportedly worth $42 million, which reignited discussions about his spending habits. Critics argue that making such expensive acquisitions while facing large financial commitments raises concerns about the effectiveness of his long-term financial management.
They got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes. Hey, man, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man, because you already owe Gervonta Davis $33 million that you ain't paid him. Do anybody find it strange that your boy Floyd is on all the IRS money, on Dubai money, on Gervonta Davis money, but yet we have all this stuff, all that flash that y'all see, but y'all realize, man, he get a lot of that stuff free. Now, guys, I'm not hating because that is my favorite boxer, man. And like I said, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas and I love his grind. He's a hell of a fighter, but man, hey man, let the chips fall where they may, man. Everybody can get it on my channel. I'm just putting out that news, man, like the feds is putting it out there because the feds is all in that, man, business right there, man. How you on all these millions? But man, stay tuned for.
According to people identified as business associates of Floyd Mayweather Jr., his monthly spending is believed to surpass the amount of money he brings in. The lavish lifestyle he is known for, featuring a large collection of luxury cars, private jets, and high-end properties, has reportedly contributed to ongoing financial strain. These sources further allege that he has often neglected certain tax obligations while continuing to make high-profile purchases and publicly showcase his wealth. Such reports have fueled continued debate about the long-term sustainability of his financial situation.
Look, man, we both made some real money, but you start burning through, you make $2-3 million a year, you burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
He probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes. Say we made $3 million, we burning through $100,000 a month. We really don't got no paper like that saved up.
That's a fact.
So even if he's making $100 million, if he's burning through $5, $6, $7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but me and you, we real. We never count nobody's paper. So
not at all.
I hope he got 10 billion. And I hope he get out of his problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out. Like whatever the tab is, he should be able to wire that.
I think he could do that with no problem. I think he got all the money in the world. I think they may not want.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has frequently made attention-grabbing statements regarding his earnings. On one occasion, he claimed to be bringing in as much as $3 million each month, suggesting that his income exceeded that of technology billionaire Bill Gates. However, many financial experts and analysts have challenged these remarks, arguing that the figures are unlikely and do not align with publicly available information. As a result, the claims have been met with considerable skepticism.
Floyd Mayweather says he makes $300 million a month, which is $3.6 billion a year. He makes more money than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all of those guys. So I say all that to say this. The money that Canelo was looking for, they can easily come up with that money. Floyd Mayweather got it.
Well, listen, let me put it this way to you. If he makes what did he say, $300 million a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm 6'4" and 240. And I know I'm 5'8.5" and 240. So there you go. There's no way. There's that. If he makes $3 million a month on his investments, that's a lot. $36 million a year. That's a lot. So I know guys that are worth, $500-600 million, plenty of them, and they don't make $36 million a year, let alone $300 million a month.
Within the span of just 1 week, Floyd Mayweather Jr. reportedly invested nearly $5 million in real estate purchases and the acquisition of a new private jet. The magnitude of these expenditures attracted considerable public attention, leading many to question the state of his financial health and bringing renewed scrutiny to his tax-related obligations. While such high-profile purchases may have been aimed at reinforcing his image of wealth and success, they also fueled ongoing speculation about the long-term sustainability of his financial position.
6. A con man bought the New York Islanders with fake documents and a fax machine. This is the story of one of the craziest scams in sports history. It all starts with this guy, John Spano Jr. He ran a company called Bison Group in Dallas, Texas. They leased and financed equipment, nothing major, but he was the type of guy to make it seem like they were managing hundreds of millions of dollars. In reality, he was worth less than $5 million. But John always dreamed of being a billionaire, and his way to become one was own a sports team. So in 1995, he positioned himself as a local wealthy businessman and approached the Dallas Stars ownership group as a new potential buyer. The Stars did some basic due diligence and found out that he really didn't have as much money as he was claiming, and then they just dismissed him. So then John tries again, but this time he chooses a brand new franchise, the Florida Panthers. And he actually almost bought the Panthers. But after the owners asked for more thorough financials, the deal fell through. Which brings us to 1996 and the New York Islanders. The owner at the time, John Pickett, was desperate to move the team. He bought the team during a dynasty where they won 4 Stanley Cups in a row during the early 80s. Since then, the team was on a steep decline, losing millions a year. In the early 90s, Pickett tried to sell the team, but every time it fell through. Then out of nowhere, here comes the mysterious business tycoon, John Spano, here to save the franchise. And this time, Spano came prepared with fake financial documents, phony businesses, and forged letters of credit to look legit. He said all the right things, he looked the part, and Pickett was so desperate to sell the team, he did for $165 million. And with no one really looking too deep into it, even the NHL approved him. The wild part is, he was given full control of the team without even making a payment. For 4 months, Spano acted as a legit owner, sat in on GM meetings, signed players, traded players, and even took interviews as the owner. However, the lies did catch up to him. Spano misses his first payment and he blames it on the bank. Then he misses a second payment and now everyone starts digging into his life. Turns out he didn't have any money at all. All of his bank statements were fake and even his financial advisors were just his friends pretending. Once the truth broke, the whole deal was void. Spano was later arrested and sentenced 71 months in federal prison. Now, something like this would never happen today, but it is pretty wild that Spano owned an NHL team.
The reported acquisition of several buildings in New York City by Floyd Mayweather Jr. has generated significant public interest. Many observers have wondered what motivated the move at this stage of his career, especially given the ongoing speculation surrounding his financial situation. The purchase has fueled discussions about his long-term investment strategy and whether the properties represent a calculated business decision or an effort to further expand his already high-profile portfolio.
Floyd Mayweather has reportedly acquired 62 buildings in Upper Manhattan, spending approximately $402 million. This substantial investment was made through his real estate firm, Vada Properties, and is intended to expand his portfolio in New York City real estate market. Mayweather has expressed that this purchase holds significant personal meaning, reflecting his humble beginnings and desire to provide affordable housing options. He stated, "Growing up, I used to dream about owning just one home by myself. When you work hard, you can achieve anything. However, it's important to note that while Mayweather has announced this acquisition, some reports suggest that property records do not yet confirm a transfer of ownership. Experts speculate that he may have acquired a minority stake with options for future expansion rather than full ownership of all 62 buildings outright." In summary, Floyd Mayweather has publicly claimed to purchase 62 buildings in Upper Manhattan for $402 million, aiming to enhance affordable housing in the area. While these claims have been widely reported, the exact details and confirmation of ownership are still subject to verification. So even ChatGPT is saying, like, that's not official. Whether Mayweather is saying it or not, ChatGPT is saying it's not official. That deal has not gone through.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has publicly claimed to have purchased several properties in New York City. However, later investigations and reports suggested that these statements may have been exaggerated or not entirely accurate. The discrepancy between the claims and the available information sparked further discussion and raised questions.
What's the point of buying 62 buildings? You buy a couple...
I'm not 62 units, I think, right?
No, 62 units could be one building.
Yeah, it could be.
They got buildings with 90 units, 100 and some units.
He has 62 multi-family units. That's what it says. So that's 62 buildings. Like you just said, it's probably 62
think about
buildings.
it. If he has that, some of the buildings might not be in the best condition.
Right.
So knock it down and build, or knock, if they're side by side, knock both of them down. Don't renew rents. Let them move out and then build a skyscraper.
Or if he makes commercial properties out of some of those.
This tendency to exaggerate certain accomplishments has contributed to growing skepticism surrounding Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s credibility in the business world. In another widely discussed display of wealth, he was seen traveling in an armored military-style vehicle during a trip to Mexico. The eye-catching appearance attracted significant media attention and reinforced the view among some critics that he places greater emphasis on making bold public statements about his success than on demonstrating lasting business achievements.
You don't. Viva Mexico! See you now. See?
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is well known for building an impressive collection of luxury automobiles and often gives fans a glimpse of his latest purchases through social media. From rare exotic cars to private aircraft, he regularly highlights the symbols of his wealth and success. His public image has become closely associated with a lavish lifestyle, reflecting his enthusiasm for enjoying and displaying the rewards of his accomplishments.
Purchased 3 vehicles. Give him the breakdown, Chadwick. Give him the
2025 Cadillac Escalade V ESV. This is a supercharged motor version. But the best part you purchased is...
what about this? I bought this today.
Brand new 2025 matte blue G63 AMG.
And let's walk down here and check this out. Come. My new toy.
Give me the breakdown. This is a Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport. This is the most rare of all the Chirons ever produced. One of 60. This is a one of one spec. All of the whole body is carbon fiber exposed in blue, and it's been painted. You can see there's blue exposed carbon as you...
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s remarkable collection of luxury watches provides yet another example of his fondness for showcasing his success and wealth. He frequently posts images of his high-end timepieces, reinforcing his reputation for enjoying an extravagant lifestyle. To many observers, these displays highlight his appreciation for luxury and his desire to share the rewards of his achievements with the public.
Me talk about my watches. Right here, I got 3 cases. And they're all full of watches. So when I travel, I like to take, if I'm going for 45 days, I like to take 45 watches with me. I like to have options. So everybody's always asking me, what's your favorite watch? Well, one of my favorite watch brands is Avi & Co. As you can see right here, I got this a few months back, and it's one of my favorite watches. One of the best brands in the world. That's just my personal opinion. I like the brand so much, I went and bought another watch just yesterday, Avi & Co. As you can see, Avi & Co. Now, let's talk about watches, let's talk about jewelry, let's talk about a few things. I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. So we'll set this to the side. Now, we want to give the people an appetizer or something light. So we give you 2 appetizers, then we give you a main course. Just a few watches that I got while I travel. So check this out. We're going to go here first.
And of course, the company is Co. Crazy company. Now, I need you guys to come closer and check this out. So let me come to you guys a breakdown.
The business decisions made by Floyd Mayweather Jr. have often sparked criticism, with some observers arguing that financial gain appears to take precedence over ethical concerns. His willingness to engage in certain opportunities, regardless of the controversies surrounding them, has led critics to question his judgment and dependability in financial matters. As a result, doubts about the long-term credibility of his business approach have continued to follow him throughout his career.
Right deal or something like that, you have to check the numbers, but he turned that down to start his own promotion. And when he was with HBO, he worked out that deal to do the 24/7, where you can see the behind the scenes. That was right around the time when reality TV was getting big. So you didn't have social media then. People began to build and know Floyd off of the 24/7. I can tell you right now, my wife even became a boxing fan from watching the 24/7s. So the timing of him.
Throughout his life and career, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has faced a number of legal issues, many of which have been connected to financial and personal matters. He has spent time in jail, and his relationship with the legal system has often attracted public attention. Despite building an enormous fortune, Mayweather has frequently acknowledged that the success, fame, and wealth he achieved have at times come with significant personal sacrifices, including limitations on his freedom and privacy.
Turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that's...
Public perception of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s approach to money continues to be shaped by his long-standing reputation. While he often portrays himself as a sharp and successful businessman, many critics believe he tends to focus on short-term financial gains rather than long-term security. His various financial decisions, particularly those involving friends, business associates, and supporters, have caused some observers to question his priorities. As a result, many view his fortune less as evidence of strategic wealth management and more as a symbol of prestige and personal image.
AKA Ferrari F50. So 50's obviously going to take any chance that he can to troll Floyd Mayweather. And I don't know how accurate or true this is. 50 said it was true and then removed it off his Instagram like he sometimes does. He'll chime in on things and then remove it. But luckily for me, I know that he does that, so I screenshot everything that he posts. Just because, you know, he'll remove it and then it's hard to find it. I'm like, damn, it was up there. So just for like podcasts and just research purposes, I always screenshot them, have it on my phone. That way if it's removed, you know, it's like, hey, you know, he did post this. So what am I talking about? Let's go over this. 50 Cent has weighed in on a shocking claim in the ongoing spat between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis, saying he believes a belief that has allowed him to get in some digs.
That's everything for today's video. Stay connected and watch out for what's coming next on the channel.